through underneath for Fred Spiteri. Countess Sharon, Neil McCallum with the pole, an $11 chance. Just about ready. The last from Wedderburn on Cup Day. Stand by for a start. They're ready. Mr. Packer says go. They're off and racing. Arena Rock was a fraction slow from 2. Off Your Face, he went to the lead. Countess Sharon galloped for a stride but was quickly back down into a trot. And Off Your Face, the favourite, found the lead comfortably. Lady Suspicious followed across to second. Me and Zach got across to the pegs in third. Fourth in the 1-1 is Show Me the Moolah. Then Arena Rock, and last is Countess Sharon. Running up to the 1,800 metre mark, and the leader is Off Your Face. Off Your Face, Forever Justice comes in for the 2-lap marker, leading by 2 metres. In second is Lady Suspicious. Third on the inside, Me and Zach. Fourth in the 1-1, Show Me the Moolah. Fifth the inside, Arena Rock. Last of the 6, Countess Sharon. 40.9 was the lead in time. To the side they run. And it is Off Your Face, looking for 4 on the bounce. Now has a lead of 4 metres. On Lady Suspicious, breezing in second for John Mead. Back of the speed is Me and Zach as they run back to where they started from. In the 1-1, Show Me the Moolah against the pegs, Arena Rock. And Countess Sharon after an early gallop is at the tail. So they're almost at the 1,200 metre marker. Off Your Face has had it comfortable. Went inside the 1,200 with a first quarter of 31.4. Lady Suspicious second, and neck away the pegs in third is Me and Zach. 3 metres away to Show Me the Moolah, who's in the 1-1. 3 back on the pegs, Arena Rock and Neil McCallum and Countess Sharon, watching it all unfold from the tail. 1,000 metres left to trot in the last on Cup Day. And Off Your Face comes down for the bell. Ever Justice had a good sustained look over the shoulder there. The bell rings and it's Off Your Face coming past the 800, 5 metres in front of Lady Suspicious. On the pegs in third, Me and Zach, just struggling to hold the back of the favourite. 30.8 was the second quarter. In the running line, Show Me the Moolah, jammed up the pegs, Arena Rock. And last is Countess Sharon. 600 left to go. Off Your Face allowed to stride. Opened up 8 metres on Lady Suspicious in second. Me and Zach struggling in third. Countess Sharon goes deep around Show Me the Moolah. All the while Arena Rock locked in on the pegs. Off Your Face ran past the quarter pole, 12 metres in front. Lady Suspicious flat out in chasing. Countess Sharon to the outside. 30.9 was the third quarter. Then Me and Zach, who made a mistake at that point. Then Arena Rock and Show Me the Moolah tailed out, but Off Your Face on the turn with 200 to go is out by 25 metres. Lady Suspicious in second, then Countess Sharon. They're a mile ahead of Arena Rock, but it's all Off Your Face inside the final 50. Off Your Face going to win it by a long way. Off Your Face by nearly 35 metres. Lady Suspicious in second. Third across Countess Sharon. Fourth in Arena Rock, ahead of Me and Zach. Show Me the Moolah a tired last. 30.3 final quarter. 2.9 for the mile rate. Easy work for those that were happy to jump on at the short price. Off Your Face has won, and won very comfortably. 4 on end after wins at Maryborough and then Charlton. Comes here to Wedderburn and makes it win number 11 at start 68. And it'll be a solo photo in the end. 3, 4, 1, and fourth goes to 2. So interim numbers 3, 4, 1, and 2 on the last. Off Your Face, Brown Gelding 9 by DeJambro. Out of Skyrocket, John Harrell, Ever Justice. Second goes to number 4. That was Lady Suspicious. A 5-year-old brown mare by Sky Valley out of Glory Salute, John Mead. And 1 Countess Sharon, a 9-year-old bay mare by Imperial Count out of Kumbaya for Ray Cross and Neil McCallum. Fourth in was number 2. That was Arena Rock. Fifth in was number 5, Me and Zach. Time for the last was 2:44.3. 2:3 the mile rate. 2:3.4 the last mile. 61.2 the half. 44 metres the winning